guys. It is High Priestess Jamila. So, I wanted to come and talk for a few minutes and muse with Rihanna. And no, I don't expect Rihanna to speak back to me. No, I'm not going to get mad. I just really, um, am sick and tired of the craziness. And I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm a Rihanna I don't like to ever call myself a fan of anybody, but I respect her. She's a sweetheart, absolutely a sweetheart. She is a sight for sore eyes. She is so pleasant and has a beautiful energy. And then plus she's a Pisces, and I am like I've got two kids that are Pisces. Like three of my kids would have been Pisces. So anyway, and I really do like the planet Neptune. So I wanted to come and give a quick update. So Rihanna has moved out of Los Angeles, which, yes, please. And of course, paparazzi, in the news that I saw, of course, paparazzi was there. And they're like filming her jet or her plane. Like they even had footage of her team moving her stuff out. Like, it's like, why are you filming that anyway? That I couldn't imagine like being a celebrity. Oh my god. Oh, oh no, no. So anyway, so she's moved to an undisclosed location, which is good. But a lot of her friends are saying that she is freaked out, understandably. And what I wanted to talk about real quick, and in by any means, I don't believe that Rihanna will ever hear this. Um, but I think that sometimes when we communicate, we through the airwaves, maybe she'll get the message and maybe take the advice. So first of all, someone shot at her house. Okay, nobody was hurt physically, but you know bullets can carry a lot of intention. Okay. Bullets are actually made of what? Iron, steel. And so the woman was charged with attempted murder because that was her intention. She was trying to murder Rihanna and her family. And that's just insanity. I swear. So here's what I want to say. I think that Rihanna should cleanse herself. Cleansing, purification. Um, it would be kind of difficult for Rihanna to find a professional that she can trust. She would totally be able to trust me. But it's hard to find someone out there that you can trust that's authentic. Even the authentic ones can sometimes be very untrustworthy because they are always overrun and riddled with fear. And that's just not going to do anybody any good. Okay, so cleansing would be good. My suggestion would be salt water, salt baths with cleansing and purification herbs. She can even cleanse the kids and ASAP Rocky. But the kids, a couple of pinches of salt in their bath would be good enough, okay? Just like literally, because it's very powerful. You don't want to put a bunch of salt in a kid's bath, okay? So I would start with cleansing and purification, but I'm gonna suggest for her to get three herbs. One of them is valerian root, um, which is connected to Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn. Uh, Another one would be passion flower. Actually, four. I can recommend a whole bunch of herbs, but in this video, I'm going to recommend four major ones that I know will do her some good. Passion flower, which is connected to her ruling planet Neptune. Eyebright, which is connected to the sun. So the reason why I recommend Eyebright is because it may be even an Eyebright and rosemary combination, is because both of them are connected to the sun, but they're very good for the third eye, okay, as well as the root chakra. But in particular, the third eye, because she needs to release that trauma, but then also it will counteract the low vibratory energy, bad energy, desperate energy, evil energy. That eyebright and rosemary will definitely do that. That was in the intention. Okay, because regardless if a bullet did not hit her, thank goddess it didn't. Regardless to that, you're still dealing with air energy. And I believe that they said that a couple of the bullets penetrated the wall of her house. So I would get some eyebright, some rosemary, and I would burn it. You can burn it. You can actually drink it. I would recommend, if she's not breastfeeding, for her to drink some valerian root and passion flower tea, is what I would recommend pronto. If she's got any kind of anxiety or angst or fear, okay, she needs to, because it was very, very low vibratory. I'm trying, malevolent, very desperate, very fearful, and then also a lot of mental illness. That lady was legitimately mentally ill. And they are charging her with attempted murder, by the way. Legitimately mentally ill, okay? Because she was actually having like this argument with Rihanna, and Rihanna doesn't know who you are. And you know what? I've seen people who have said certain things about celebrities, okay? As far as their intention through their music for the world. Do we start shooting bullets at people? No, we do not. You can either choose to not focus on that person, not listen to their music, because they're not talking about her. She felt like Rihanna was talking shit to her, and Rihanna never said her name. Rihanna did not know who that lady was, and she literally was hearing some kind of voices that was telling her that Rihanna was having an argument with her. And so she needs Rihanna, please. I hope that she does this. I hope that she especially gets that eye bright powder. Not powder, it comes in powder form. But it's an herb, okay? Because she needs to repair her third eye, her ajna. Whenever you're dealing with any kind of spiritual warfare, obviously it was spiritual warfare. And if you ever feel just that, hey, Stefan, thank you for the info in the chat. I appreciate that. If you're ever feeling kind of like, the only way I can describe it is crazy bohazy, burn maybe some mugwort, but some eyebright. And what that will do is it will start to repair and heal the mind. And then also, it's really good for purification. The last herb that I'm going to recommend to her, actually, there's two more. I'm sorry. Marshmallow root, but before the marshmallow root, motherwort. Motherwort, okay? What motherwort is going to do is it's going to repair the heart. It's going to repair the heart muscle. It's going to relax it. Motherwort is also going to heal the what, oh god, what is the thymus gland, okay? Because right now what Rihanna has is an inflamed thymus gland. Everybody probably does. It's what happens during stress. Motherwort can definitely be drinking through a tea. It could be drinking. It can be drank through a tea, but it can also be burned. Quite. I don't really drink a lot of teas anymore. Like, uh, I literally just burn them. You know, you can either burn like a little small amount, in the house, or I usually go outside and like burn large amounts and stuff like that. But motherwort is going to do her some good because it is going to repair the heart and get rid of all of that inflammation around her heart. And I guess it would be appropriate what she could do, and see, like my ancestors were shamans. Okay, they are shamans. Okay, not were, they are. And so, if anything happened like that, if it was any attack on the bloodline or the village, what they would do is they would take these herbs and they would go outside. The medicine woman would go outside, or like the grandmother or the aunt or the mother, and she would gather her family around and she would burn those particular herbs. So I wouldn't recommend burning any of those herbs around the little small babies and children necessarily, but outside would be fine. Okay. As long as the children are not like up on the stuff, inhaling it, breathing it in, but just kind of like just a little small amount goes a long way, with some sage, of course, some white sage, and just burn it with everybody around, and that will help heal everybody. Now, the reason why marshmallow root is going to be necessary is because it is going to restore and repair everything from the throat chakra going up. So, this is to ensure that they are in contact with God, the protector, and the ancestors that protect. Marshmallow root, it's great for a lot of different things, but a lot of people don't realize that marshmallow root is probably one of the herbs that you'll want to burn, or either put in your neti pot, not neti pot, no, your simmer pot, that will help to open up communication with your loving ancestors and to restore trust, because trust is everything. Okay. Trust is everything, because here's what I don't want to happen. And this has happened a lot, even to celebrities, but it happens a lot with people. When something like that happens, the person typically loses touch with reality. Next thing you know is, oh my God, I don't trust nobody. Where am I at? Rihanna is exactly where she should be at in this world where we want her. She is loved. She is wanted. Her ancestors love her a lot. God loves her a lot. God loves her family. God loves her children. And that's just it. Okay. So, whoever this crazy psychotic lady was, mainly she tried to use religion, because she knew she wasn't right. People that ain't right hide behind religion a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because God loves her. I don't know what that lady thought she was doing or what she thought. Obviously, God loves Rihanna. Okay. Not only is she beautiful, but she's healthy, she's fertile, and she's worth billions of dollars. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right. So, anyway, so that is what I would recommend. Also, some stones that I would recommend heavily and big time right now would be moonstone, quartz crystal, pink crystal, amethyst. I think they have pink amethyst right now. I think that they do, and maybe even some labradorite. Also some obsidian and some black onyx. She needs to get all of those items, but she can start with the herbs, and she needs to get those items to start healing herself and healing her family. Okay, and so that's what I'm going to recommend because, I mean, celebrities, for some reason, they don't realize how dangerous their celebrity status can be. Um, for example, and I don't know why I kept saying somebody else's name. Her name is Lisa Nicole Carson. Somebody put a curse on Lisa Nicole Carson that it just broke my heart. Like, oh my God, y'all remember Lisa Nicole Carson in Eve's Bayou? Can't nobody say that that woman is not beautiful. If you say that Lisa Nicole Carson is not beautiful, I mean, of course, Lynn Whitfield is as well. Then you just a crazy. You just a psychopath. And she just was beautiful. Sunshine, Joy is beautiful. Cocoa brown sugar black woman, and just and we know that the role that she played a slew in the movie that was cheating on her husband with the good doctor, but it just her energy was so beautiful, and she just her smile, and then to see her like 10 years later going through what she went through, and she's making a comeback. Okay, she's making a comeback. That I would, if I were a celebrity, I'd be like Beyonce, because I truly believe that Beyonce's mother. Well, I'm talking about Beyonce. I believe that Beyonce's mother put some very strong protection around Beyonce. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. The celebrities do need protection. Money is not always protection. Diamonds can protect you. Diamonds, if you consecrate them for protection. Like if you just have like a whole bunch of gold and diamonds, yeah, that can protect you. But is it consecrated? Is it consecrated? Like, is there some kind of intention for it? So money itself, yeah, that's protection, absolutely. And her money definitely did get her the heck out of Los Angeles. I would not go back there if I were her. I would not go back to Los Angeles at all. I would not. So anyway, and I hope she didn't, I don't think she would go to Florida. I hope she wouldn't go there because I'm not saying it's anything wrong with Florida. Okay, for all y'all Floridians out there, because y'all be like, what's she trying to say about Florida? I'm not trying to say nothing about Florida, okay? But I would just go to a smaller area. Like if I was a billionaire, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I would live in a small town and just be like, in disguise. I would not be, no, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. So yeah, but she needs those herbs like right now. Like right now. If it were not raining cats and dogs outside right now, we had a storm over here. Hold on, y'all. We had a storm over here, and I had quite a few things I had to take care of because yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but I had quite a few things I had to take care of because of these storms and stuff. Um, but if it stops raining, I'll go outside and burn some of those herbs because I don't know, like like I was calling my daughter friends. My daughter is another Pisces. And so I was calling my daughter, and I was and I had to get stern with her. I said, "You better not be driving." I said, "I'm not playing with you," because I normally don't but I'm not a strict mom. But I had to let her know, you do not drive right now. Do not. Period. Point blank. Do not. And, she was like, okay, mom, because like it was literally hailing and raining, and we were under tornado warning, not watch, we were under tornado warning, and it was raining really hard. And so, yeah. Anyway, let me see what my boy Stevan is talking about. She needs life in prison, and she never needs to get out of prison. Okay, that's how I feel. Ivana Lisette Ortiz. Mm-hmm. Yep, she's a gang stalker. That woman ain't had nobody come over to her place. Why would go over shot up somebody's place? Yeah. Yeah, very evil. Okay. So Stevan is suggesting lemon tea, peach, yellow moonstone. Yeah, moonstone definitely. Yeah, I've never heard of yellow moonstone, but she definitely does need some moonstone. Blue moonstone, the most desirable with high transparent. Yeah. Yep. And then also she needs exactly, Stevan. Stevan said I would never move to Georgia, LA, or Florida. Trust me, I know about Georgia. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I can imagine that it's probably going to be kind of inconvenient because I'm pretty sure that she'll have to, like, for any kind of business deal, she'll have to travel back to California. I wouldn't go there for a while. I would make them come to me. I don't know. I would make them come to her or something. Whatever business they got to be taken care of, because honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going to keep it real with you. Yeah, last night I said that it wasn't racially motivated, and unfortunately it is. It is. It was racially motivated. Woosah, and it's so sad. It's so sad. So anyway, yeah, that's what I would recommend for her for the healing process, but then also for protection and everything. Some of those same herbs, but then I think that a good stone that would really protect Rihanna would be some black obsidian, black onyx, labradite. And I would get the raw. I would get the raw. I wouldn't get like, yeah. So, cause and I'm gonna tell you something, because one thing I can tell you, people are jealous of her beauty. People can be very insanely jealous of somebody's beauty. They are jealous of that lady's beauty. And that's the one thing about, like I was saying about my daughters and everything. I have like an infinite amount of layers of protection around my children and my grandchildren. I do. It's an infinite amount. You'll never get through it. Never, never, ever, ever. But and my loved ones too. Like everybody that I love and all of my clients have an infinite amount of protection around them. Straight up and down. Okay? Because I'm telling you, people are horrifyingly disgusting, which is sad. Sometimes people are so obsessed and fixated on other people's beauty that they can't take the time to even see their own. That's sad. Not truly. Not truly. You know what I'm saying? Because people that embrace themselves and love themselves, they're not doing evil, ugly things to people. You know what I mean? That's the truth. So anywho, All the best to Riri. We love you. Um, and I really do hope that somehow Spirit sends this message to her so that she can, get that, so that she can, get those herbs and that her family is okay. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. It's almost midnight. It's almost time for chocolate chip cookies at midnight. So I gotta go. Stefan, what you eat for dinner? We had taco salad tonight. It was really delicious. Um, but I gotta make chocolate chip cookies for dessert. So I'm about to head down there to do that. Otherwise, to all of my peeps, I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye. I gotta go. Bye.